Hi everyone, I hope you're doing good. So today we're gonna speak about something very interesting because lately I've been receiving one and the same question from multiple people out of my work, my clientele and my friends. What is gonna happen with the job market, and also what will be the most actual or topical professions after the crisis? Okay, so today we're gonna speak about top 5 of the most interesting and the most in-demand skill sets and professions that you might want to consider if you're looking for career transition or just expanding your skill set. Okay, so number 1 is gonna be online sales representative, and pretty much anything online sales will be in high demand. Why is this so cool? First of all, you're gonna receive salary plus commissions. Commissions are typically uncapped, so basically you are responsible for your own income. The more you sell, obviously, the more leads you get, the more money in the end you take into the pocket. Isn't that cool? So the other advantage is that it doesn't really demand any specific or very in-depth training. So as long as you have good communication skills, as long as you are pretty confident in speaking to people, as long as you are not afraid of cold calling, and as long as you are motivated and persistent, this role might. Number 2 is going to be anything related to IT. Despite of the fact that most of the jobs in IT do require specific training and education, obviously you need to have at least a college diploma or a university degree in the best case scenario. However, there are a few roles that you might want to consider even if you've never worked in IT before. So some of them would be QA specialist, like a quality assurance, somebody who tests the code. Also web development is not that long to learn, and anything content or marketing related. It's pretty much also IT. However, those positions do have quite a little entry threshold, so you might want to consider them. So what are the advantages of working in IT? Well, first and obvious, definitely, like I said, it's one of the most stable and rapidly growing industries. Every career consultant or every career coach, strategist would say that IT is a go, 100% a go, because this industry will only be growing. So you definitely want to consider that. The other advantage is that it's also one of the most high-paying industries as well. So salaries in IT may vary from 50K on the entry level, and it can go up to 150. So it really depends on your specialty, obviously, of the years of experience, but it's a very high-paying industry too. And also, at last but not least, because it's a fun fact, but to work in the IT office, it's a lot of fun too. If you've ever been to any kind of IT company, you know what I'm talking about. They typically try to do the work environment very cool and very fun to work. And number 3 is anything in marketing. Marketing is another quite rapidly growing and quite stable industry, and it's also one of the most creative industries. So if you feel like you're very creative, you always think of some new ideas, you always develop some new ideas or new approaches, or if you're seeing some kind of advertising online, you're thinking like, I actually can do better than that, something like that. Consider marketing. So why consider marketing? Because definitely most of the businesses are moving online. That's factor number 1. And factor number 2, those who are not online, like offline businesses, they have to be present online because the world is actually moving online. So still, even if the business is not online, they have to have their website, they have to develop their social media or social presence somehow, and that's where you might want to play your role. So if you are new to marketing, you definitely should consider SMM, for example, which stands for social media marketing. So you're going to be responsible to promote Instagram, Facebook, YouTube of a specific client of yours. And also you might want to consider SEO optimization, which basically is a website optimization. Number 4, logistics and supply chain. Do you know how to quickly create a route from point A to point B? Or maybe you are very good at transportation? or maybe you're a really good negotiator, price negotiator specifically, or maybe everyone reaches out to help when it comes to find something unfindable and you are the only person to do it, then you should definitely consider supply chain and logistics. So the positions that you might want to look at will be logistics assistant, logistics coordinator, transport coordinator, anything inventory, anything stock, anything material management, and also supply chain. So supply chain coordinator, a delivery manager, procurement specialist, and anything of that nature. I think it's not even necessary to explain why this industry will be so cool and will be in such a high demand, because look at Amazon, look at Walmart and other big stores that are completely going crazy because the demand crushes their manpower. They just don't have the right manpower. So consider logistics. And number 5 is going to be entertainment. If not now, then when? Tell me. Everyone is online. Everyone is at home doing nothing. They're all on Instagram. They're all on Facebook. They're all on YouTube. So it's basically your time to shine. Obviously, if you feel like you have a talent, if you feel like you have a lot of fresh ideas, you have some nice scenarios in your head that you can transform into a good content, good quality content. And when I say good quality content, I actually mean that, because the internet is full of trash and it's not a secret. So you want to make sure that your content is authentic, your content is unique and very, very identical. So yeah, again, if you feel like you have talent to entertain people, people always want to show, despite of the fact that there is a crisis or no. So go for it. You can consider obviously Instagram blogging, YouTube streaming, Facebook, you name it. Just do something. So that was our top 5 of professions of the near future. So if you feel like one of them could be yours, just go for it. Feel free to reach out should you need any help, and make sure you follow us on Instagram. It's Emerald Careers, and have a wonderful rest of the day.